Now guys, you probably have a dog or know someone who's had a dog or struggle with allergies. Let me be very clear. The allergies have gotten worse, and in some regard they're out of control. And I'll be the first to tell you there is no solution. If you go to the vet, you get two options. Cytopoint, and what's that other thing? Another one. You can comment below what you might be using. Apoquil, the immunity suppressant. Allergies aren't going anywhere, and unfortunately our dogs probably are going to get worse before they get better. So in this video, what you're going to watch is a few things. Zara's allergies have gotten so bad, and she's chewed at her foot and toes so much so that she's a little scarred, which means I got to go get that scar looked at. Maestro, he's beginning to chew at his paws, and we just got into that year range. Through 2 and 3 is when you start seeing allergies get worse. Cha-Cha, I'm seeing her do like this, and she's shaking her head so hard I hear her ears and cheeks shake. But then she gets into a chill state. She's not chewing at her paws, but you can see the pinkness around her eyes and the inflammation. One of the things I've learned to add to their food, especially early on, pumpkin seeds, sunflower seeds, blueberries. Oh, and get this, my favorite is broccoli. Broccoli is probably one of the best things you could add to their meals, and in this video you're not going to see any of those things. Matter of fact, I don't think none of that stuff is in these meals, to be clear, because today was a whole prey mix with a foundation day. So I go back and answer the question many times, what do I feed my dog? Here's what you want to do first. You got to go to ifeedwell.com. You got to go there. And if you buy the food, you can message me on Instagram. Literally, I don't put this out a lot of times. I don't think I've done this in a good while. You can message me with a video or picture of you purchasing the food, and I will answer 8 questions. But if you get the complete blend, you don't need me. Oh, and this right, if you do need me, I made a calendar that you can go to our website on, mydogtools.com. That's where it's at, right? Mm-hmm. Mydogtools.com, and over 30 days, if you were transitioning without the foundation, all you literally have to do is follow the calendar. We've got puppy cards and some other stuff coming. But if you're dealing with allergies and they're progressively getting worse, let me give you some food for thought. You got a dog and you've been feeding dog food. Clearly the dog food ain't working. Let's say you switch foods. Maybe that food works. Maybe it doesn't. I would encourage you, even if you don't go to the foundation route, to go to the store and try some freeze-dried options. The dog can survive eating every other day. Which means cost goes up a little bit, value goes up a lot. Because once you get a chance to see your dog's inflammatory system not work so hard, or the inflammation itself not terrorize your dog day and night, it is, I mean, literally, you have to wash the sheets and covers because Zara licks at her paws so much. You come out and literally see the pillow discolored because it's so wet from her licking her paws for hours. I mean, she's probably licking her paws 3 to 4 hours a day. I'm not exaggerating, people. And I wish it wasn't that way. And trust me, if anybody's been trying all the stuff I've read, I'm trying. You know, it's saying, I'm trying. I would do anything except overdo the pills and medication to make sure she didn't suffer or struggle. And if I go that route, I feel like her body's gonna get weaker. And I don't feel good at this moment in time about pushing or suppressing her immunity even worse because it's already working at something else. So I gotta figure it out, and if I figure it out, I promise I'm gonna get that code away for free. I will make the video that says, guys, if you have a dog dealing with this, and that, this is what you do. We're not close, not just yet, but we're working at it. And shout out to the foundation. Let me give you perspective. I've given Zara whole turkeys, turkey only. I've given her pork only. I've given her weeks full of fish. We're back to the herring right now. I've given her venison and just bison. There's not been a time where I've not seen, unfortunately, her be okay. And the foundation provides almost 15 small 1-pound chubs. And if she's eating every day 1 pound, her body will sustain itself. It didn't work. And not because of the foundation, because I think she's actually allergic to grass, which is even worse because now she can't even use the bathroom outside. When she does go outside, she refuses to touch the grass. So she knows something about herself that I don't know, and she poops on my concrete most times. So if she knows that this is going to cause agitation, and I've went through literally every protein you could think of, down to ostrich and elk. When she didn't live with me, person who watched her literally, elk, ostrich, venison, still had allergies. I think it's a grass thing. And if it's grass, I gotta crack that code because this is OD. What I would tell you is do not overthink it. 5 pounds of food goes a long way. Your dog's digestive system works in 12-hour increments. Every 12 hours, the body begins to process something. If ever you fed your dog chicken or something and see that pebble or that kibble within the next few hours because their body is like, oh, we're sick. You go, oh, that's not processed food. It didn't process its stomach. Why? Because it sits at rest and it hangs out. After 12 hours, objectively, is when the body starts activating and breaking the food down, and only then does it go through the process of being processed so that it can be excreted. When you overfeed your dog, you are jamming up its gastrointestinal tract, simply meaning its stomach. So if you keep jamming stuff down the stomach, the dog's like, oh God, and I'm inflamed. Guys, we didn't all eat Thanksgiving. And Thanksgiving always makes us feel a little bit more bloated than we like. And why does everybody go to sleep outside of the tritophan that's in turkey? Because that's a lot of food. And you didn't know when to stop. You say, all this food, what I'm supposed to do? I'm only eating once. This is just one time a year. No, and no, guys. Always add your veggies for fiber. Always provide some good sources of protein. And always, I repeat, always give their digestive system a break. Believe it or not, the key to longevity is whose organs work the least. The least amount of working in terms of organ and organ function, the longer the body can recover. Autophagy, aka rebuild its cells, protect itself, rebuild itself, sustain itself, get rid of dead cells and all that other bad stuff, carcinogens, free radicals, etc. But in this case, Allergies 101. Are yours getting worse? People, comment below. Take care of your dogs.